I'll have to have the stream open on my phone so I can check that out. Anyway, this is the Doug Conquering game, or invasion, or whatever you want to call it. This seems really fun, and I really want to try it playing against like an actual person, because I don't have a chat big enough to do what he does, which is compete against his own chat. So in the left will be my tab where we keep track of everything I try to do. We create prompts to try and take over Europe. I have a dedicated map of Europe right here. I am Loxlatol, and Carter manages Bootsville. And the year is roughly like about 1,000.
If I had known what happened, I would have picked something that was a little bit further away, like Turkey. But this is fine.
Well, you know what's fucking hilarious? I picked Germany just completely at random. I did the mental equivalent of throwing a dart at a board, and you picked Italy just for whatever reason. Do you know what Doug and his chat started with, respectively?
Was it Germany and Italy?
Germany and Vatican City, which immediately took over Italy. So I just thought that was not intentional. Like I don't know why. I thought you were gonna pick like Sweden or Norway or something like that.
Dude, I do not know geography. Geography has always been my worst subject, like straight up. You have no idea how many times I've gotten lost on public transportation.
Okay, so
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up my own fantasy music. Is there any like limit to strategy we can pull? Like, are we allowed to violate Geneva conventions?
well, the year is 1,000, so those don't exist yet. So go ahead.
Okay, but we have to stick within like the time frame.
Yeah, we have to stick within like stuff that could happen within the bounds of what was possible at the time, or the AI says is possible. So if the AI says you summon the wrath of Zeus, well, now that's like an option on the table.
Gotcha.
So like when the AI enables something, that becomes possible. If the AI says, "Oh, your soldiers went into hell instead of battling Australia," which isn't on the board, but let's say, well, now you can go to hell if you want.
Gotcha. My God, Google, will you please just fucking cooperate? I'm trying to pull up my own tavern music because I can't hear yours, but Google just won't load anything. I make one of these skip.
Oh, yeah, you should probably pick a name for like an emperor or a character it can follow, because it gets really confused after a while if you don't have like a figurehead to follow. It really likes having main characters.
Silver the Hedgehog.
You could do you want to turn that into like an actual character, or like or just say Silver the Head? Okay, Carter, I will note the AI is smart enough to reference Sonic the Hedgehog lore, so you will actually have Sonic accurate Silver doing stupid shit in Europe if you do this.
To be fair, Silver's a time traveler. If he wanted to,
I
he can absolutely go back in time and take over.
I guess you're not wrong.
You know what? There's only one fair way to settle whether our Lord and Emperor is Silver the Hedgehog. Oh, fuck, where did my dollar coin go? I used to have a nice dollar coin. It's gone. I'm just gonna use a quarter.
I was going to say we each get a special resource to start, because our goal is to get what was it in the original? I think it was just 10 points. So each country we control is worth a point. So we're actually both sitting at least one each. And each resource, which is going to be like something special, like research super diamonds, and then we have that as our special thing that we have. That becomes an extra point. So, like, let's say we invented battle bears. Well, now that's a special thing for Lox Little. So, what?
Sorry, you said battle bears. My first thought was the World War II Polish bear that was in the army named Vorchak. That
Yes, him.
cigarette.
Well, that would be like a special resource. But if the battle bears die in battle, then we would lose that point.
Okay.
And also, you can diplomatically try to do stuff.
Alright.
If your army dies while trying to fight another country, they are gone for 2 turns
Got
because you're building a new army to replace them.
Alright, so heads it is Silver the Hedgehog. Tails it is not Silver.
So because Silver has psychic powers, we're going to count that as your special resource.
Wait, I'm not sure if it's actually Silver the Hedgehog yet. Did it land heads? So heads was. It is Tails, so I'm not doing Silver the Hedgehog. Alright then, I guess actually it could just be myself.
So like Lord Carter, or like what do you want your title to be?
God, do I go like God King Carter? Also, I think just King Carter though has a good like. We got it. CEO Carter. I run my entire empire like a business.
Okay, so this is our like generic prompt. Okay, let me actually. So, I was experimenting with the AI a little bit earlier. So I initially said I gave myself Germany just because I thought it was a good control kind of country to pick. And I said like Germany invades Lux Latoll controls uh, starts in Germany and they invade Luxembourg, and then it just became obsessed with calling me Germany from then on. So we're going to say we control X country, even though we are that country.
Mm.
And Lord Squawkenstein is my leader.
I think I found the exact tavern based on the thumbnail.
Okay. Uh, okay. So left will be mine. Right will. Oop. Right will be yours. So let's. Do you want like a special spelling of Bootsville, like boots with the Z?
It's fine. Just the S word. You know, it's small business. So see something finger isn't that bad. Although this might also be Stockholm syndrome.
Okay. What is your special resource you want to start with?
I just those days. The people back in this day and age would not know how to properly process uranium.
I mean, technically, you could just keep researching shit to the point where it becomes like an actual viable thing.
He'd run nuke research.
Nuclear Lord King Carter.
I'm this world version of nuclear Gandhi.
Yes. Am I? Okay, the map is working properly. I was worried that the stream was not working correctly, but it is. So, do you want to mark down uranium?
Sure, let's do it.
What do I want as my shit? I didn't think this far ahead. I didn't think what I wanted. My resource will be Fuck, what's in Germany? Because I'm trying to keep things like loosely area accurate. Because like uranium could be anywhere. But like if I said like axolotls of war, that's Mexico. Ooh, I could say ohms of war or like psychic ohms. Then we're gonna try and avoid fantasy can't. So what does Germany have? Fucking.
I'm gonna look something up.
Oh, I know something from the year 1000 that would be cool. Gunpowder.
Oh, I was gonna look up poisonous animals in Germany.
That's such a leap from.
You have control over every.
Wait, I know. No, I'm just going to make this my marketing gimmick, where the Cult of Olms is like a special resource. Okay, so we each have our starting resources. I have a cult, and you have uranium.
Is it? Are you pushing Ulm-based Christianity?
I may or may not have Olm Crusades. Yes. Yes.
Give me a sec. I need to. I am not good at like photoshopping things.
All right. Carter, heads or tails?
I always bet on tails.
Tails?
Yeah.
I'm going first then, because we got heads.
Nice. All right.
All right, let's look at the board. What are my options? So you can invade an adjacent country to a country you control. I'm just following the DougDoug rules. I'm literally just borrowing them all.
I mean, fair enough.
I'm going to go for Austria, I think. I want to save my army. Lord Squawkenstein approaches the land of Austria with his cultists who worship the mighty Olms. They wish to convert Empire of Lux Little to Olmology.
You wouldn't happen to have an image of an Ulm with a transparent background, would you?
Let me find out. Yes.
Okay, send it to me. I'm going to do a little bit of magic myself.
Okay. So I'm giving it a pretty simple prompt. Let's see what the hell it extrapolates out of that. And also, one of the things that they figured out in later DougDoug streams is writing things in a they wish, they want to with uncertainty helps make it more balanced.
That is not a transparent background. Why is it all black in MS Paint?
It should be transparent.
I did not.
Are you sure MS Paint even has transparency effects?
I think so. I think I've used them before. MS Paint is all I have.
All right, we're gonna do the first generation. Let's see what happens. So we're going to ignore that first line because it's completely irrelevant. King Carter sends out his own army consisting of 10,000 soldiers to conquer Italy. This isn't my prompt, by the way. This has nothing to do with it. Loxel and Bootsville have been at war for centuries. Both sides are ruthless and mean. This has nothing to do with the prompt I put in.
Alright.
This gets us nowhere. Let's see what happens. Apparently we're fighting. The world would be a better place if both countries were destroyed, but as of yet that has not happened. Both armies are tired of fighting and want peace, but neither side can back down. They need some sort of compromise.
That is an unfortunate.
Lady Sandra meets with King Carter's advisor, Lord Cramthorne, in order to negotiate a treaty between Loxlotl and Bootsville. I am Lady Sandra of Lox. Okay, minus the fact that it's ignoring my prompt completely.
That's
This is surprisingly coherent.
Yeah, it's weird.
She says, "You must be Lord Cramthorne?" she asks. "Yes, I am. We are here to talk to you about a new treaty between our countries." "Oh, yes. We need to make sure your people are willing to live peacefully with each other." "Okay, so what is this new treaty you propose then? How do we live together without either side trying to conquer the other?" "Well, firstly, we shall meet at the border and discuss the terms of the treaty and put them on paper. Secondly, there will be no more fighting or killing, only peace. We should also share our resources like gold and food. If either party comes under attack, you must come to us for help." Wait, this is fucking Cramp. This should be Cramthorne's dialogue, but okay. Both parties agree to Lady Sandra's proposal and they meet up at the border. As soon as Loxlotl meet, tension rises as both sides prepare their armies for battle. Doesn't take long for both sides clash. Okay, let me change it to the battle music.
Give me a sec. I tried to do it on the screen. I think you're right. I don't think it actually has transparency.
I need to crucify the Ulm.
The Olms died for your sins. Not mine, yours specifically. They don't give a shit about my sins.
"We are going to win," shouts Lord Squawkenstein. Do you want to dub yourself?
Sure. But I will not wait to finish my game. No, we aren't. We are going to lose.
The two countries continue to fight until eventually they retreat to their respective borders. Loxlotl and Bootsville sign a peace treaty with Lord Sandra acting as a mediator. Okay, what's the conditions now? Did they change? Because apparently we fought, and now we're just like, nah, never mind.
Also, I went into the battle thinking I would lose.
Okay, now it's cutting off and going to something random, so we're just going to say that's that. So we fought each other and nothing happened. It is now your turn, Carter.
Alright. Bring up the map for me.
Okay, so we have fought each other. Nothing happened. I don't think either of our armies lost. We just retreated. So Bootsville and Loxlotl are both on the board.
So for now, I think I'm gonna try to take over Slovenia. My goal currently is just to kind of take over everything surrounding that little strip of water: Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia, Montenegro, Albania. I want to
So you want to have control over this entire coast.
Yeah, I want control over the coast.
So you're going for Slovenia. So what's your goals there?
To at least take control of the port.
But how do you want to do it? What do I write into the prompt?
We're going war, baby. I'm going to display establish soldiers all around the land borders of Slovenia, and then march in, flanking the entire country as I move towards my soldiers.
Am I spelling that right? How do you spell Slovenia? Okay, there we go.
Metal straws are the best way to make the things you drink taste like metal. But that reminds me of a meme I saw. It is ever so slightly political, but I don't think it matters.
Okay, so this is your prompt. Lord Carter issues his command to his armies. My general. Oh wait, you need it up. It's you.
Give me a moment. Alright. My generals, hear me. I have a plan to conquer Slovenia. We will try to wrap soldiers around their borders and then flank them from all sides. Then attack to try and take the country by storm.
Any adjustments you want to make to this?
That sounds about right. I think that's fine.
All right, let's see what the AI does with this. Yes, sir! The generals respond in unison. They begin to make preparations for battle. Okay. I think it... Did I spell my name right?
I really hope you know how to spell your own name, buddy.
Yeah, that is not how I spelled my name in the prompt. He's on... Meanwhile, Lord Squawkenstein is on the phone with some of his closest advisors.
On the phone?
Yeah, the medieval phone. Okay, I think we're going to delete the memory because it seems to be really holding it back right now. And we're going to try doing this again without that because it's just going to keep wrapping me into our stuff.
Gotcha.
Let's see how that works. Let's try a bit more chaos. General Hammer says, "Yes, Lord, but how do we get into the country?" Lord Carter looks at his General Hammer with anger in his eyes.
How does any army get anywhere? By marching.
Fair enough. General Hammer rolls his eyes and starts walking towards the front lines. I guess he just walks from the castle to the front lines casually. Let us get ready to march. Oh, wait. My generals? I guess General Hammer is the general above generals. Oh, no, wait, what? Oh, this is you. This is you.
Let us get ready to march, my generals.
Hail Lord Carter! Hail Lord Carter! The armies yell as they march towards the border. Let's hope it remembers you're attacking Slovenia.
Yeah.
A few moments later, the armies are on the edge of This is fuck!
General Hammer, not there. Not yet.
Well, if you take my country, you just kind of win. So, let's see what the AI does with this. A few minutes later, the armies are on the edge of Loxatol territory. The enemy army is ready and waiting for them. They look over their shoulder and see an army coming for them. Is this another army? As soon as they turn back, Loxatol soldiers... Oh, here, let me play the battle music.
General Hammer, if this goes south, I'm going to strangle you with your own helmet.
The enemy army is already waiting for them. As soon as they turn around, the Loxatol soldiers jump out of hiding and start attacking. The first soldier sees a Loxatol and stabs him with the spear. The soldier falls to the ground. His comrades turn around and shoots the soldier of Loxatol in his head. He drops dead on the spot. Another soldier jumps out from behind a tree and stabs another soldier of Loxatol. Are we going to go death by death in this battle?
My soldiers are doing well. I'm trained well. Not General Hammer.
He runs and hides again. A few months later, he becomes running out and stabs yet another soldier of Loxatol. This continues until both armies have been decimated.
General Hammer, what have you done?
So we both don't have our armies now. So you did not get Slovenia. Neither of us got anything. It is
General Hammer.
back to my turn. So let me just erase the memory and... Both armies. Okay, what do I want to do? So obviously I'm doing crusades, so I think we try to convert Luxembourg to Olmology.
Fair enough.
And
I want to find my CDS. Or the CDS eShop closes. I want to get VVVVVV. Apparently it's on there.
so, okay. Now that both armies were decimated in a violent clash, the Lord of Loxotol, Squawkenstein, rethinks his plans. He plans to try and convert the entire country of Luxembourg into worshipping Loxotol's primary cult, Omology. He marches into the street with his group of cultists, spreading the news of Omology to try and persuade the public so he could control the entire country. Alright, let's see how this goes. He speaks to a random citizen. Hi, my name is Lord Squawkenstein. I'm here to spread the word of Omology. What's Omology? Asked the man. It's a religion based around the worshipping of the mighty Olm. Olms? I've never seen that before. They're pretty big. Yeah, they are. Thank you, Usurpe. Big old Olms.
Big ol'
But they're also very powerful and wise. Do they know how to cook? Yes, they do. Do you want me to show you how to make some delicious cookies? Cookies? Yes, please. All right, here you go. And as Squawkenstein hands over the cookie, he notices the man's face could change color slightly. Wait, what's wrong? These are disgusting, he cries. Okay, let me see what I can do. Squawkenstein goes back to his room and makes some more cookies. Just marches back to his kingdom, then back to Luxembourg.
And
There you go.
Thus, old Jesus broke the cookie and said, "This is my body."
All right. Here you go. Do you think these ones taste better? Yes, much better. Thank you. You're welcome, Bet. You're welcome. A few days later, Squawkenstein returns with more cookies. Hi, I brought you more cookies. Thanks. No wonder that you're the Lord of Loxotol. You're amazing. Really? Well, thank you. Next day, Squawkenstein heads over to the city with a large group of Olm worshippers. Hi, my name is Lord Squawkenstein. I'm here to spread the word of Olmology. Would you like to try some of my cookies? Olmology sounds cool. You just get to eat cookies and worship giant fucking Olms?
I mean, honestly, yeah, I'd worship Olmology.
That teach you how to make good cookies?
To be fair, I already know how to make them. I've made them.
Here you go. Wow, these are amazing. Thank you. I made these specially for you. Yes, thanks. They're great. I love them.
I need to learn how to make my dad's oatmeal chocolate chip.
Me too. You want some more? Absolutely. Okay, now I'm just giving cookies to everyone. This is not going anywhere. So let's say once per... I think DougDoug's rule is like once per story or like turn, we get to redirect it, and then the next 5 generations tell like if they're inconclusive, we just lose whatever prompt we were going for, or if they are conclusive, then we get whatever happens there. So I'm going to use my redirect for this to say, okay, let's. This is kind of going nowhere. I'm going to give it another generation before I try to use a redirect. If it goes somewhere, thank you. These are even better than last time. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed them. I certainly do. Thanks again. After another week of preaching, Squawkenstein gets bored. He decides to have a bit of fun by transforming himself into a giant chicken.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I mean...
Now I have to know where this goes, Carter.
Yeah, dude, listen.
Hello, my name is Lord Squawkenstein. I'm here to spread the word of homology. What does that involve? Well, to begin with, I thought I'd transform myself into a giant chicken. I guess I have the power to do that. I'm a shapeshifter. That sounds fun. It is, by the way. Can I have a bite of that cookie you're eating? It's nice.
Real quick, where does poultry play into omology? Where does poultry come into that?
Well, apparently the Olms taught me how to shapeshift. Okay, I said see them tomorrow. I flight away. The man returns to his wife.
Wait, flew away. You're a chicken.
I guess I can fly. Hey, look who's here. Who? Lord Squawkenstein. He's a massive chicken. Wow, isn't he? Yep. Why'd you say that?
He's a massive chicken. Yeah, I mean literally.
Okay, I'm gonna use my redirect.
You know, like certain religious things, like Jesus, and he could walk on water and heal the sick. Whenever Jesus starts this in homology, he just turns himself into a giant chicken.
Okay, so this is my redirect. Lord Squawkenstein, in his giant chicken form, flies to the capital of Luxembourg to try and speak with their leader into converting them into homology and joining the Loxotol Empire. The King of Bootsville, Carter, is concerned with the growing power of Loxotol and goes to visit King Carter's advisor, Lord Cramthorne.
I'm more concerned about your power to turn into a giant fucking chicken.
Okay, so even if this goes nowhere, I at least have the power to turn into a chicken.
Yes, that has been established. I myself am going to use that. I have a plan.
Well, I am assuming this is a power of homology. So until otherwise, we're going to assume this is my ability
Well, yes,
until
yes,
King Carter turns into a chicken.
Well, yes, but just because it's your ability doesn't mean I can't, play around with it in my own way. Don't worry, I'll explain it when my turn.
Okay, so this is the first generation. The King of Bootsville, Carter, is concerned about the growing power of Loxotol and goes to visit King's Carter advisor, Lord Cramthorne.
So wait, my advisor is Cramthorne or your advisor?
Your advisor is Cramthorne.
Okay, so I have Cramthorne and General Hammer.
Yes.
God damn it.
So this is your line.
So, what is it you plan? What is your plan to stop Loxotol taking over Europe?
It's simple, sir. We need to invade the country and destroy it.
Okay, but why don't we just go over and kill their leaders? That would solve the problem.
3, 4. Well, the only way to kill them is if we capture them alive.
What do you think kill means? I'm sorry. What do you think kill means? If we catch them alive, that is not killing them. Capture them? You mean imprison them?
Yes.
And then keep them in a dungeon until they die? What the fuck? That's a horrible plan.
Yes.
What if they escape?
There won't, I promise. Our dungeons are the most secure prisons in the world.
Okay, but what if they escape?
Okay, so that is the 5th generation, which means this cuts off my story. So I guess I don't convert Luxembourg, but I do have, like, the public swayed slightly.
Okay, Lord Cramthorne, you're a fucking idiot. I'm surrounded by incompetent fools. first hammer going to the wrong country, and now fucking Cram Sword not knowing the difference between killing someone, letting someone live.
I guess his idea is this is the process of how we're going to kill them: is capture them alive and just leave them in the dungeon to die. Uh, but I feel like in the time it takes for them to die, the country will just get a new leader.
Exactly. Also, I love that. What if they escape? They won't. But what if they do?
That's an actual reasonable response, though. Like,
Again, I'm surrounded by fools. Okay, so we
it's
know
your
that.
turn. What would you like to do? Also, fun fact from the DougDoug stream: when they were conquering the United States, Doug got a special general named General Iron Balls.
That's fucking incredible. He's got literal balls of steel that got shot off in the war, so his head was replaced. They're like the truck nuts.
It's worth noting you do have the resource of uranium with whatever you want to do with that.
That is true. I'd want to do something with that eventually, but what I'm thinking for now is that you're starting to spread your influence, right?
Yeah.
What? And so we are aware down in Bootsville, since we know a lot about Lost Patrol, we're aware that you can turn into a giant chicken, right?
Okay.
So I want to basically, within Bootsville, get rid of all the poultry and basically turn chickens into like a satanic figure. Your religion is because you turn chickens. Your religion is cowardly and unorganized, like chickens with their heads cut off. I want to absolutely fucking vilify homology. That's my plan for the moment. Chickens are the enemy.
Okay, I mistyped Bootsville as Boostville, and that sounds like a fucking Mega Man city. Boostville.
If it's Sonic, it's like Bootsville Zone Act 1.
Yes. Sides to vilify all poultry.
Yeah, like no chickens, no chicken eggs, nothing like that. I mean, hey, we're a port town. We can live off of fish. And you said we don't have a military for 2 turns, right?
Yep, because they're
So on my
being.
next, yes. So on my next turn, I'll probably go research uranium. There's not a lot happening in Bootsville, but I do know 2 things. We love uranium and we fucking hate poultry. And also, all our leaders besides me are incompetent.
Maybe it's because of all the uranium.
You know what? That's a fair point. I have fucking General Hammer and Royal Advisor Cadbury Egg. I can't remember his name. Dude, if we were 21, we should totally do this. Like, every time we lose a battle, we take a break.
I don't know what this accomplishes, by the way.
And neither do I.
All right.
I'm not here to win. I'm here to have fun, fuck around, and just get happy.
This is already not a good sign. Lord Squawkenstein is thrilled that his power has been used to help people in such a way. I am honored by King Carter of Bootsville to help with your cause. King Carter is surprised that his influence can he can influence the life of one man so strongly.
Just gaslighting me is so hard, man. You are absolutely fucking gaslighting me, being like, no, this is a good thing.
Well, oh, that's you.
Well, Squawkenstein, what else could you do? No, I can't turn like this.
I smile. Oh, not much really, but I can make you feel better about yourself when you're feeling down. Just give me some time.
At least take me out to dinner first.
King Carter thinks for a moment.
That would be nice. Could you do that right now?
Yeah, just give me a moment. So, as Squawkenstein is about to start, a messenger steps up to the king and hands him a letter.
What is happening?
Well, you are the king, so this is obviously to you. Your Excellency, the King of France wants to speak with you. He's discovered the secret to giving citizens everything they want in a blink of an eye. The king puts down the letter and smirks.
See? Wait, but no, this is why you need to stay away from people. You're only hurting yourself and others.
The messenger nods. You're all right, Your Excellency. I should not have come today, but you know what? I'm going back to France to tell them I was wrong.
Good idea. Go ahead and leave. Don't let the door hit you on the way. I'm just an asshole. I'm the villain here.
The messenger leaves and takes his letter bag back to King Louis of France, who opens it and reads it. He smiles to himself. He then gets up and walks to the throne room where the king sits. He takes the king's hand and kicks. King Louis of France kisses the king's hand.
So, apparently now I have some proof of France with my fucking nihilism.
The king grasps. What is this? Wait, is this your king? Is this his king? What the fuck king is this?
Well,
We're going to assume this is you.
yeah, because France was talking to me, so King Louis came over.
Okay.
What is this? Did you just kiss my hand?
King Louis shrugs. No, but you did.
You fucking gaslighter. Of course you did. Why is it? You always do. What is with you in my head? Are you trying to kill me or something?
Louis pats the king on the back. Nah, I wouldn't hurt you.
Wait, what is happening?
The king stands up and looks at his son. You have a son, apparently.
Oh yeah, little old Roy. Why don't you talk to your mother for a while? You know she misses you. I don't know who that person is.
Okay, shouts the prince as he walks out of the room. Do you want to use your redirect on this? I don't know what your goal is.
To be fair, this is giving me some sway with the King of France. I'm meant to talk to the King of France for a second. I'm going to keep it going for just a bit. It's getting France
To be fair, going one more got me the power to turn into a chicken. After many months of fighting, the armies of Lox Little are exhausted. Many soldiers have died or been injured. This has caused many soldiers to run out of ammunition, and their spears are broken. So I guess we're fighting with guns and spears.
No, you are, because your ammunition is out.
I know. I'm sorry. I meant my armies.
Yeah, but also you're out of it, and when your army was already destroyed. So now I might, even though neither of us have armies, you have even less of an army now.
I'm sorry, but we have lost this battle, says the general. The Lord of Loxosol shakes his head. This is fine. My armies are tired anyway. Now we just need to keep moving forward. Once we reach the other side of the river, we'll be able to rest for a day or so. The general nods. Yes, sir. I was thinking the same thing. As the armies begin to move forward again, a soldier points to the sky. Look! There's an army coming to fight with us. It's our allies from Austria. Another soldier looks up. Oh, great. Now we'll never win.
Don't cheat on Austria? Fuck Austria, man.
This was just a random excerpt. This had nothing to do with the prior conversation.
This didn't even have anything to do with me.
So I guess we're fighting Austria, or with Austria, or fighting some invisible country?
You're fighting with Austria, but apparently Austria isn't very good. It's just the presence of Austria's assistance suddenly puts you at a disadvantage.
King Carter of Bootsville is lying on his bed in his palace when he hears the sounds of footsteps outside his chamber. He then realizes that someone has left the door open by accident. That fucking messenger bitch. He reaches out for his sword and notices the handle is missing. He sighs and sits up.
Shit, that's annoying. Hammer, it was just you. Somehow I know you're at fault for this.
I don't think that you got your citizens to hate poultry. I think we failed this prompt.
Yeah.
I think we're just going to pass to my turn at this point. Unless you have like a specific redirect you have in mind.
No, I don't fucking...
Okay.
I'm just more pissed off at my own general now. Hammer, what the fuck are you doing?
I fucking love Hammer.
General Love Hammer? General Love Hammer and Loyal Advisor cross it.
Okay, so I'm gonna... okay, I have an idea. I'm going to speak with the giant olms that exist. Here, let me get an image for reference. Giant olms exist in Amphibia, so I'm talking to one of these guys apparently.
God.
This is reference size for a teenager versus one of them.
Alright. Kind of stem on us.
Squawkins.
One of these Assault and Venom chips. I kind of like that. Assault and Venom will empower me. I think I'm getting Stockholm Syndrome towards Assault and Venom chips. I absolutely hate them, but I can't stop eating them.
That's not good. Maybe you should invent salt and vinegar chips.
Actually, I know how they got invented, actually.
How?
So back in like the nuclear age, potato chips were a thing, and a lot of people liked them. And they weren't starting to develop new flavors. And the first few flavors that got introduced were salt and vinegar, barbecue, sour cream nuts. So barbecues originally come from really just like in American households, like the backyard barbecue was super popular in like the 20s, right? In fact, what people were doing is that they were dipping potato chips in barbecue sauce. They loved it. That's how barbecue came. Sour cream and onion came specifically from like the West Coast, like LA and California. And because what people would do is that they would take sour cream and onion, like dehydrated onion soup mix. They mix it together and use that as a dip for their chips. And that's how sour cream and onion. Don't
You're kind of off mic a little bit now.
Sorry. Is this better?
Yes.
So, for sea salt and vinegar, what it was is that at the time, in America, English pubs were getting very popular. And a really common dish was, like, fish and chips. And typically, like, the chips were made with sea salt, and the fish would have vinegar added to them. So, sea salt and vinegar was a pretty popular flavor in pubs. So they said, let's put it on chips. And by chips, I mean actual chips, not fries. Yeah, that's the story of the main three chips. Also, I'm glad that when you're looking up Olm images, you also got the weird fucking anime thing in the list of images.
Let's ignore that because I'm a little worried what that will lead to.
Yeah, that's fair.
Let me just have this as my go-to image. Remember, I'm worshipping a big one of these boys. So, Squawkenstein, the Lord of Loxlatul, speaks to the almighty giant olms they worship. My mighty masters. Okay, that's not the voice. My mighty masters, please bless me with your knowledge. How may we persuade the people of the Netherlands to convert to omology and join our wonderful empire? Make delicious cookies and give them to them and watch what happens. Done. Wow, oh, that's brilliant. Don't mention it. Now, how about we make some delicious cookies?
Hey, at least it's consistent. You know what?
Of course, my master. What flavor shall we make them? How about chocolate chip cookies? Perfect. Loxatul sends out a message to all countries of Europe to convert to homology. Okay, there is a rule of DougDoug where if it's too absurd of a claim like, you take over all of Europe, you just don't get it. If they refuse, they will be invaded. Bootsville receives the same message and considers war. However, the citizens do not want to turn against their neighbors. We're not neighbors. We are separated by Switzerland and Austria.
Yeah. To be fair, we're pretty close. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump.
Yeah, we would just be like, I guess we're close enough. I guess neighbors could be like a couple houses down.
Yeah.
So I guess we could just go over this land and invade each other.
Austria's just stuck in the middle. Austria's a war zone by the end of it.
However, the citizens do not want to turn against their neighbors. I guess this is you, I'm assuming?
This is absurd. We must stand strong against Lothrital.
Oh, I need to sign... Hold on, let me sign up for their thing.
I really hope you don't need to do like a monthly service, like a monthly payment, whatever, for this.
Shit, I'm really worried I just lost...
All of that?
Yeah.
I need to look something up outside of all of this.
Shit, I think we lost all of that.
Ooh.
Let me sign up. Okay, let me... Okay, I'm gonna copy yours and then sign in on this. Oh wait, hey, it saved mine. Okay, I did copy yours beforehand, so... let me try... So I'm going to save yours to a file in its current form and save mine to a file. So we have them saved. So let's keep going with what I had. See. Okay. Okay, it's going again. I might have to pay for a full account because I really want to do this. But we'll keep going until we're done. I know, but we can still fight back. All we need to do is take their leaders and it'll be over.
Stream?
Oh, whoop, sorry.
No, good.
Okay, this is absurd. We must stand strong against Lothrital. I agree, but we cannot attack the Germany. They outnumber us 10 to 1. Oh, that's interesting. This is you.
But how do we find their leaders? I've talked to you before.
I have no idea. Or, I mean, I have. That's the complete opposite. I have an idea. Meet me at the city square tomorrow morning. All right, I've got the rest of the day free.
Thank God. Finally, a useful idea from Royal Advisor Crabfish.
Cramthorn?
I can't remember his name. I've called him like crawfish and Cadbury egg.
Crawfish and Cadbury egg sounds like an attempt to compete against some I don't even know.
It's hard to stand as a unified country once again. I didn't know there was this much turmoil in my own country. We must stand together to defeat this evil empire.
Yes, let's show boots for what we're made of.
We'll show them what boots do.
I guess you're... The army of Bootsville marches into Lockletol's territory with the intention of capturing the leaders of the empire.
Okay, this is happening now.
Lord Cramthorne was waiting in the shadows with his agents, disguised as cultists. That's actually a good disguise. Wow, AI, good job. That's like a genuine plan.
Finally, Cramthorne, you're actually worth a damn. Maybe I'll replace Hammer with you. Fucking Hammer.
Mr. Cramthorne, the agent says to Lord Cramthorne. Yes, replies the Lord. Are you sure these leaders are where they claim to be? Absolutely, I checked them myself. Then let's get started. That's almost a coherent conversation.
Almost.
Yes, sir, right away. Cramthorne looks at his agents and signals to them to start with their captives. The agents grab the prisoners and march towards the city square. Stop! Shut, Lord Cramthorne. The guards stop and stare with him, surprised. Where are you taking them? To the square for questioning, replies one of the guards. No. Is Cramthorne going to screw this up?
Damn it, Cramthorne.
Don't do that. You mustn't do that. There's a bomb hidden inside the square. Oh, no.
Who put the bomb there?
Bomb? What bomb? The bomb I planted there. This is bad. Very bad. Cramthorne, you fucker. You're going to blow up my country town square.
Cramthorne, how does this help with the whole capture and question plan? How does a bomb help?
Go back to the square and hide. Then when it explodes, there will be enough of a distraction that we can sneak into the palace undetected and set off the real bombs.
Cramthorne, what the fuck? You're just a terrorist.
This is my story, by the way.
Yes, Jesus Christ, Cramthorne. So what, Cramthorne, you're getting a raise. You're getting 2 extra copper pieces each month.
This is just terrorism. I'm the cultist. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Dude, imagine once I actually start researching uranium.
Okay, I'll do exactly that, but I'm not leaving without you, so please hurry up. Right, I'm off. Lord Cramthorne goes back to the square and hides behind a tree as his agents walk away with the captives. If you don't move any slower, I swear to God, I'll shove my boots up your ass. That shouts one of the guards to the captive. That's like real dialogue.
Also, good, we are Bootsville. Do something with your boots.
Shut up or I'll stuff you to a sack and throws you into the canal, says one of the captives. Oh, damn.
You're a captive. I'm sorry.
All right, shouts the guard. Lord Cramthorne creeps from his hiding place and runs to the front gate of the palace. He tries to open it, but finds that it's locked, as you'd expect.
you double planted bombs that didn't figure out a way to get past the front door?
Damn, that much guy got caught on to my plans already. He walks back to the square and sees that the guards are walking the captives away to the square. Great, now I have to cross the square and get to the palace through all the guards.
Okay,
Is that sarcasm or genuine?
I don't know, but also, damn, that guy that I absolutely told my plan to must have caught on to my plan already.
Man, he locked the door. He must know it all. Great. Okay, suddenly a large group of soldiers appear out of nowhere and surround the guards. What are you doing? Shouts one of them. We're here to save you. Come with us. Huh? This bit doesn't make sense in any context. If the guards are the ones saying this, then what? What? What?
Do you think Cramthorne is in trouble because he's a soldier and they're trying to save him?
What? You're not going to arrest us. Not unless you try something stupid. The guards follow the soldier into the tents.
What? Cramthorne, what have you done?
Now I have to get past them. It shouldn't be too hard. Just stick to the wall and try to run to the other side. Lord Cramthorne sees the guards marching away the captives to the road.
Just takes a moment to catch his breath. So I guess I don't. I guess I have the strategy for taking Poland. I just don't do anything. We're going to switch back to your story now because we're going nowhere.
Okay, wait, do I have the captives though?
Let, uh, we're going to say you have the captives. You just don't have them in your country yet.
Okay.
Like
So-
you have the prisoners, but you have to get them out of
Okay,
Loxel Toll.
so then here's my plan. I originally was gonna start researching uranium, but now I have an actual task. Get the captives back. So I'm going to work with General Hammer, which may be a mistake, to try to bring. I'm gonna have General Hammer disguise a group of soldiers as fellow cultists, have them meet up with Crosshorn in Loxotal, and then bring them all back to Bootsville. Into the country.
I'm being very explicit with my writing, where it's like, if a person read this, they would know to try and get them from. They got from Loxel Toll out of the city. If I wrote that, it would be pretty obvious what we're talking about.
Right.
But the AI has to be reminded constantly we're talking about Loxel Toll. They're in Loxel Toll. We need to get them out of Loxel Toll.
Yeah. That is a good thing to specify. Thank you. Wait, what am I even gonna do? I'm gonna try to ransom them off, or I can use them as a bargaining chip with like another country. Being like, hey, let me take over all the Easy captives. I'm trying to think, what do I do with the captives? Also, I like the fact that I actually have like set in stone advisors and whatnot. Like I have an actual advisor and an actual general.
And I just have the ambiguous Ulm overlords.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of working on their behalf. This segment is so out of nowhere. Sorry, I just reread this. King Carter of Bootsville is lying on his palace bed. Yeah, his handle's just missing. It's like, well, shit.
Damn it, Hammer.
I also am keeping it that your dungeons are quote unquote inescapable.
That is good. Thank you for that.
Oh, in prison.
Alcatraz.
Lord Clamthorn is puzzled by his current situation and conspires with the general. Let me capitalize this. General Hammer to try and get the captives from Loxel Toll out of Loxel Toll. General Hammer tries to dress up a bunch of Bootsville soldiers under his command to try and get the captives they took to imprison them. Is it in prison? In prison.
I think in prison. Also, did you
Imprison is what I wrote.
Did you specify that the dungeon is in Bootsville, so they don't just put them into a little dungeon that's still in Loxatal?
That's a fair point. In Bootsville. All right, it would be pretty hard to screw this up, but the AI is very talented in that area. This should work, says the general. Crabthorn laughs. It's not even funny. I mean, it would be funny if it wasn't so pathetic.
Then why did you laugh?
General Hammer raises an eyebrow. Really? I didn't think it was that bad. Lord Cranthorne rolls his eyes.
Whatever. I'm going to go check things out.
He walks over to the halls and finds himself in the dungeon. Oh no.
Well, because read below it said, good job on naming the captain out of Locketall.
The prisoners sleep. Oh, you did it! You got them in their cells.
Absolutely zero fucking fanfare. Alright.
One of the guards opens up the door to let climb her thighs. He stops to look at the prisoners. Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey guys, what's up?
One of the mix wakes up. Who are you? Lord Cramthorne. Scott. Lord Cramthorne. I'm the Lord, the Lord of Boothville.
I'm fucking sorry.
I came to ask you about what happened yesterday. I think you have a fucking Jafar situation going on, Carter.
Oh god. Cramthorne, you're the one person that's competent on my team. I don't want to lead him from the fucking hammer.
You were captured. You were all captured by Locklettle, weren't you? The prisoner nods his head. Yes, we were. Lord Crampon looks around the room. Just the 3 guards and a few of the prisoners. So I take it you didn't defeat them. The guard nods and looks at the other 2 guards. They nod their heads as well. Lord Crampon looks at the prisoner who's still awake. So I guess my army fucked them up under confusion and you just took them and took advantage of this? I just booked it.
You know what? Good work, Lord Cranberry.
What's your name? I'm called John Smith.
Smith, you might be related to Hammer.
That's stupid. I love it. John, you and the other 2 guards are free to go. You're officially pardoned by me. Both guards look.
Why? Oh my god, is Crampton actually planning to usurp the throne with these fucking captains? Oh
Okay,
God,
well that is a conclusive point. So his guards are free and this prisoner is free, but you still have the 2 other prisoners.
The fuck, Cramthorne.
Okay. So I now have the strategy to take over Netherlands, which is cookies. I don't think the cookies are a special resource yet. I think there has to be something cooler about them.
Also, I know that the point is to take over more of Europe. I'm more concerned about getting everything in Bootsville under control first.
Yeah, clearly things are chaotic around there.
Here's the thing. If I win this, my plan was to, at the very end, give the kingdom to Cramthor as my retirement, but not fucking anymore. Jesus. If I won, I was gonna as a sign of respect for Cramthor and his work, I was gonna hand it over to him. But Jesus fucking Christ, I might not have to win for that to happen.
It's also worth noting that you can't promise that to him anymore. In case I die, you get the country, because then he's just going to kill you.
Kill me, yeah.
If the AI wants to go that direction, because I'll keep this in mind. The AI is not rational enough to follow what we think is happening. The AI may think that Cramthorne is just a generally good guy, and this is just weird writing.
Yeah.
But why did he pardon the soldiers? At this point, we're writing more of a war drama than conquering Europe. So I'm going to try and get this on track. I have my armies back. I'm going to.
I want this fully animated at the end.
10,000 of his finest cookies. Create. Gentle.
Off topic, would you be willing to try out Starfinder?
Maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking about maybe trying to start a Starfinder group just to play occasionally.
Yeah, I want to do a D&D group. I just have no one to do a D&D group with.
Okay, Starfinder is very similar to D&D, but it's not the exact same.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Tabletop RPG, a roleplay group.
That is, alright, that's fair.
Uh,
I don't know, I feel like you guys would have a lot of fun with Barculab. there's a race in Starfinder that literally their lore is if a person dies and their will to live is strong enough, they're contacted by the outer being known as Barkilash and brought back to life as like an undead.
Okay. Lord Squawkenstein bakes 1,000 of his finest cookies under the recipe given by the ancient old masters. He plans to use these to sway the country of the Netherlands to gain control of the country. I want to keep that in. I want to keep that repetition in so it knows what the fuck I'm talking about. And join the cult of Omology. When the army of Loxatol marches into the country, the king I don't have a king. I have a lord.
What's the difference?
Well, in this the reason I made him a lord, not a king, is because he's the servant of the old masters. He is not the king.
That's fair.
The king orders armies to Oh, this is the Netherlands leader. Capture the leaders of Loxatol and bring them to him. The king, however, doesn't know about Lord Cranthorne. No, shut up about Lord Cranthorne.
It's always Lord Cranthorne. Oh my god.
He is the protagonist. This is his story.
Cranthorne is the puppet master behind everything.
I'm gonna use my redirect.
I love the idea of Lord Cranthorne being some like fucking mastermind behind this of everything.
This is my re-roll. I'm just going to
anytime
Okay.
anything bad has ever happened to anyone, it's always Lord Cranthorne.
Lord Squawkenstein arrives in the square in the Netherlands with his army and stands handing out cookies to the people. Would you like to try some of our delicious cookies? He asks the people. Sure. What cookies are they? Chocolate chip cookies. Oh, that doesn't sound very appetizing. Are they spicy? Yes.
You know what? I would eat a spicy chocolate chip cookie.
I mean, chocolate was originally a spicy complimentary food.
I mean, yeah, I'm a big fan of spicy and chocolate. Like, I've had chili infused chocolate bars. They're pretty good.
Yes, they are. I think you might like them, though. Okay, I'll have one. Lord Squawkenstein hands out cookies to the masses of people. After a few minutes, the crowd is going so large that they run out of cookies. Shit, I should have made 10,000. Please, come back tomorrow. I'll hand out more cookies, says Lord... Oh, that's me. Please, hit... Oh, I'm all voices except for your king, apparently. And Lord Cramp... I'm especially Lord Cranthorne at this point.
Yeah. Should I then maybe also voice Hammer?
Yeah. If there's any character you want to voice, you can take them over.
Yeah, I feel like at this point you distinctly voice Cranthorne, so I'll voice the other members of my team besides Cranthorne.
Please come back tomorrow, and I'll hand out more cookies. Tomorrow? How are we supposed to sleep tonight? Fine. I'll tell the people to go back to their homes, and I'll see you tomorrow. I guess you're not allowed to sleep if you don't have cookies.
No sleep till cookies.
The next day, Lord Squawkenstein returns to the square with his army and starts handing out cookies to the people. Would you like some of our delicious cookies? He asked the people. Can I have two? Replies one of the people. Of course. And then you can have a glass of water to wash it down with. Lord Squawkenstein handed out more cookies. The crowd continues to grow larger with each passing hour. Eventually, he runs out of cookie and begins to panic. I have run out of cookies! He shouts, somebody help me!
Dude, are you putting fucking crack in your cookies?
The soldier runs up to help him. Sir, I've got to get you back to the cookies. I hit the capsule so you can make more cookies. I can't do that. I'm trying to win over the country. Holy shit, it knows what I'm trying to do. It's just fucking with me.
The AI is alive. We've actually at this time that.
We're running out of time, sir. Please, for the sake of the people, go home and bake more cookies. This is the funniest conversation we could have ever had with the AI. Fine, just leave me alone for a few hours and I'll be back. Lord Squawkenstein goes home, sits in the kitchen, baking cookies on his way through the house. Okay.
Also, I love the fact that you're not like having your servants do this. You're baking thousands of cookies by yourself.
Yes, I am the servant of the Olms, and I guess they want this. He cooks and bakes nonstop for the whole night. He finally runs out of ingredients, collapses on the floor, exhausted. This is like an actual scene. This is like mostly coherent for as stupid as it is. When he wakes up in the morning, he goes back to the square in the Netherlands. The crowd is beginning to thin out. Where are all the people? Said asked Lord Squawkenstein. They went home. They didn't believe you could feed them the cookies for breakfast. Oh no! What am I going to do? Calm down. I have an idea," says unknown person.
It's Lord Cramthorn.
Oh no! Squawkenstein's army marches into the Empire to capture the leaders. They arrive at the gates and Lord Cramthorn arrives in the stations and disguises himself as a minion.
You will eat cookies. No is not an option. You will eat cookies. Also, I'm trying to find the one meme where it's like the levels of control where it's like the government, the shadow government, video game YouTubers. I'm trying to find that fucking meme. Can't seem to find it.
Oh my god. I love that. That's like an actual comedy bit. It's like he tries to win them over with cookies. He runs out of cookies and gets back, and everyone lost interest because he's not giving them more and more cookies. And then his like soldiers like, wait, I have an idea, and they just bust down the gates and attack them. I feel like I will use my redirect so we can keep this on track because it's going to go into Lord Cramthorn again.
Oh yeah, that was absolutely good. Like the be all end all of AI generated Lord Cramthorn.
Okay, actually, I'm just going to just delete this last bit. That's going to be my adjustment for this. This is going to be both of my adjustments for this.
Alright.
Well, the first time it was just kind of a reroll to solve the problem of it loving Cramthorn. I feel like that's justifiable to try and keep Cramthorn out of things that aren't related to him.
Yeah, Cramthorn's got another thing. He's in too many pies. We're allowed to veto Lord Cramthorn out of situations where he doesn't belong.
I feel like that's valid for both of us because it's clearly becoming a problem.
Dude, it's like you mentioned the one thing where it was like the AI generated Sonic Spray where Knuckles would just randomly show up. It's that, but it's Lord Cramthorn.
Yeah, Sonic. The leader of the Empire, King Carter, is meeting with his generals to discuss how best fucking... Okay. No, read the line.
Alright, I don't know, General Fowl.
Okay, this is the first generation of our 5 for my reroll.
Okay, so now we have Hammer and Fowl. Alright, it doesn't seem wise to attack this army head on. They're much bigger than us, even in their chicken form.
True, your majesty. That's going to be the voice of Fowl. I'm just imagining Fowl is like,
I voice Fowl though, right? Your only voice is Cramthorn.
Okay. I just imagine when I hear the name Fowl, it's just General Tanaka. It's just Gundam Tanaka from Danganronpa. He's just like...
Well, here's the thing though. I want this guy to be like the foil to Hammer. And with Hammer, I think like strong military. Fowl to me is he's more the foul play. True, your majesty. But I still feel that we should attack him. What is the benefit of him?
Taku.
What if they capture my wife? Princess Sophie? Don't you mean queen? She will be safe. She's being held in the palace. That's good to hear. Where else would she be? But there is another one.
Says General Fowles.
What's that? We have no idea where their headquarters are located. Oh, that's a shame. Do not worry, Your Majesty. I have a solution. Why not ask the fucking captain? Follow me.
General Fowles leads King Carter and the generals into a room in the palace.
Okay, so it's me, Fowles, and Hammer. Cramthorn somehow is not here yet. In here lies a secret book of recordings. All locations of Omology headquarters, says Fowles. We have that?
Okay, since this is a secret book of records, can this is actually big. I think this actually crosses into the territory of being a resource.
Oh, all right.
Because it's secret. It's like special. It's sacred.
Yeah. Fowls, when did you get this? Wait, did I like? Was Fowls like one of the catches that I just made as general?
I like to think that actually. I think that's cool. Like, you capture one of them, they're so cool, they become your general.
And yeah, no, I'm like, if you tell us your secrets, I'll spare your life. And he said, sure. And he was so cool, I just made him a general. Alright, so we have my two generals, Fowls and Hammer, my royal advisor who I do not trust, Crosshorn.
And you have Book of Records of Homology. The I feel like since if it didn't specify secret, I feel like it wouldn't be a resource in my opinion.
Yeah.
But it's like since it's a special coveted thing, I think that makes it a resource. Because
Alright,
now you can like sell it or like bribe other countries with this information.
or just use it myself.
Exactly. That's significant. The cookies are like a silly thing, but they can be mass produced.
Right.
This is like us. When I think of resources, I think of something special and like coveted.
Yeah, this is definitely a resource.
Shit. Hold on. Let me make sure. So it is now 1-2.
Nice. I'm winning, baby. Okay, so.
Actually, I just realized. No, it should be 2-3. It should be 2-3, because it's 1 point for each of our starting countries, and then 1 point for each resource. Which mine is Cult of Worms, and you have uranium in the Book of Records.
Right.
So it's 2-3. So neither of us have anything beyond our starting countries. You have, since you did get a point off of this, we're gonna cut you off here. Wait, this is my turn.
Yeah.
It's your turn now. Shit.
I got a point for your turn.
Fuck. Okay, what do you want to do?
Alright, so first of all, I went to order Lord Cramthorn to kind of keep him away from me and kind of pull any things. I was like, Lord Cramthorn, I want you to gather some of the smartest minds from the kingdom and start researching uranium. Am I allowed to do that and another thing, or does that take up my turn?
That would be your turn. That's like, because remember, you got like one prompt to put into the thing.
Yeah, then that's what I will do. I'm gonna start using my uses of uranium and kind of push Cramthorn to the side. That which will help both of us to keep Cramthorn out. He keeps cramming himself into situations and being a real thorn in our side.
I was literally about to say he's a thorn in our side.
But yeah, so try to keep him out a little bit. Cramthorn, then gather the most brilliant minds of the kingdom studying uranium. We may have some people die from radiation poisoning.
I forgot. I forgot what your kingdom was. It wasn't mentioned for like a good 10 minutes of us getting through nonsense. I like how the chicken form is consistent.
Yeah.
This is just a.
It's weird that they've remembered that. Also, I'd like to say that I'm also very glad that our new in-joke is Lord Cramthorn is everywhere.
He is just Jafar.
He's just Jafar was like an old white guy.
Jafar Engineer.
Why is this so funny? I think I'm really tired. Let's keep going. You know what? Why don't you just turn for just a moment? Or no, it's my turn. I'm gonna get some water really quick. I hope you don't mind. I'm actually a little dehydrated. Oh no, I have a little bit of water. Alright, I'll do it. Generate. Oh, that has the slightest hint of Dr. K. I swear to God, if Lord Cramthorn dies of radiation poison, I'm going to use my rearrest on that. Because, like, as much as I don't want to overthrow the kingdom, like, like, this wouldn't be the same without Lord Cramthorn, you know? He's like my Obi-Wan. I'm gonna go into Google Images and look up Lord Cramthorn. It just keeps giving me images of an old white guy.
Wait, is Cramthorn like an actual historical figure?
No, it's giving me James DougDoug's second Baron Crosthorn. What it's giving me. Yeah, he looks like this.
Oh, it is just a generic guy.
That's not who I'm seeing. I sent you an image on Discord.
Lord Cramp. Oh wait, this is you, but Lord Cramthorn shouts King Carter, the ruler of Bootsville. Uh, he commands his royal advisor, Lord Cramthorn, to enter the room. I have a task for you, Lord Cramthorn, to gather the minds of the country. Okay, does that look good?
We must win the secrets of this material. Yeah, that sounds good.
I feel like this is very assertive, so it might just give it to you. But the AI is unpredictable.
Lord Crampthorne nods. Yes, sire, I will do just that. King Carter smiles.
I give him a big thumbs up. Good job, Lord Cramthorn. You get a gold star.
Lord Crampthorne bows his head and thanks. Thank you, sire. A week passes. Lord Crampthorne has gathered the best and brightest minds in the kingdom to sit around his table in the castle. As you well know, one of the secrets of a strong economy is having access to a resource that is rare in nature.
Is the power of uranium just that it's rare?
It's like gold.
That's
Poisonous gold.
uranium is one of those rare resources, and we need to know more about it if you ever want to become powerful enough to dominate the entire world.
I did not put that in the prompt.
Okay, Cramthorn, did you just say in Europe? You know what I get beyond that, buddy. Like, I appreciate the enthusiasm. Dial it back a bit. You're at like a 12. We need like a 6. You struggling to spell America there, buddy?
Europe. Okay, so Europe won't be discovered for another like 500 years, or America won't be discovered for like another 500 years. So their perspective of the world is literally just Europe.
Yeah, and maybe like Japan.
Yeah.
Oh, and also probably like India and like shit.
uranium is one of those rare resources, and we need to know more about it if we want to dominate the entire world.
The smartest of the group raises their hand.
But why does it matter?
Aren't you the smartest? Just a rock, right?
Lord Crampthorne frowns. Wrong! Uranium is an extremely valuable.
Uranium is extremely valuable. And it is the only thing that will allow us to create energy efficiently. I guess you know about energy.
Dude, are we gonna power boost cell through nuclear fusion?
If we can harness the power of uranium,
Oh,
we'll
God,
be giving the
we're gonna
people
have Chernobyl.
everything they want, and we'll never have to worry about war ever again.
Do you actually believe that, or you just sound smart?
Uh,
Are we as smart as the AI?
is this too much for it? Okay, let's try Carter.
Oh no, what have I done? Lord Cramthorn, what have you done?
Okay, I'm gonna try importing the file. What the fuck?
Right. Lord Cramthorn, what have you done? Dude, I need to introduce Lord Cramthorn into the lore of my own D&D world.
me try adding on to it a bit. Not eligible for this model. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, let's try Sigurd. Let's see if he can write better. What the fuck? Did we break it? What is happening?
Lord Cramsword is too powerful. He's trying to escape the AI. He's trying to become real.
Oh, it's because I'm out of fucking money.
Oh.
Okay, let me see how much this is, because I don't know. Because if it's like $5, $10 a month. Unlimited text generation. Oh, okay. So, I think we're just at the limits of the AI right now.
Oh. Also, I'd like to point out, I think I made more progress in your sides of the story than I ever did in my own. Because both capturing the prisoners and obtaining the book on Omology hideouts all happened in your story.
So I guess for this proto round, Carter wins. Because you do have the point lead.
That's thanks to General Foul. Which, you know what? General Foul might end up getting the kill. Hammer's still done jack shit.
I do have both of them saved.
Alright. What do I want to do now?
I didn't think this far ahead.
I don't know. I didn't realize that I get this far.
We literally never conquered anything.
No, we did not. But you know what? We had a good time.
That's pretty fair. I guess I'll just end the stream because